Okay, good morning. No, it's afternoon. Oh my God. Ooh, I have been doing so much ripping and running today. So, I want to show you all the correct way. When I say correct, the correct way to clean your chicken. And I know everybody clean it differently. And always sanitize your hands before, even when you're cooking for yourself. That's just good habit form to sanitize your hands. Make sure your hands are clean. I'm like big on that. If I see people who go to the restroom and come back and don't wash their hands, I don't ever eat from them. Or I don't care where I am. I don't care who it is. I don't ever eat from them. So let me, I pretty much have cleaned most of it, pretty much. The chicken, it's ready to go in the pan. I'm not gonna bake it until before day in the morning. Slow bake it. But, okay, so I see this even when we go to our local, chicken places, especially on Tuesdays. I see it a lot on $2 Tuesdays. When you get those leg quarters, if you look, let me show you. If you look like up in here, it's not clean good. You have to see, I go through and I clean all of this stuff out. Let me get through cleaning this. I don't want to see nothing. And I know some people say that they don't care about that part because they don't eat that part. But I go through and I clean it out. And if I'm cleaning chicken and it has too much skin on it, like to me this one here has too much skin on it, I take the skin off. And it's just something that I used to see my mom do. Take the skin off. If it has too much skin on it, because you want to look and see to make sure that it is clean. It's clean. So in order for me to make sure that this piece is clean, because it is a big piece and because it had a lot of skin on it, I just take the skin off, because by the time you season it really well and add whatever sauces you're gonna add to it, or you bake it really good, it's gonna taste good. So pretty much I've gone through and cleaned most of my thighs like this. Got in there and got all that stuff out and took off the skin. So you see it kind of looks clean, right? I cut the fat hanging off. You know what? I do that too sometimes, Coco, but I'm cooking this for somebody, for my family, and everybody don't like that. Some people like that on there. So if they want to take it off, they can. If not, they don't have to. Now this part here, I take this part off like this. But like I say, some people like the fat on there, especially if you're frying it. Oh, baby. My ex-husband, he used to tell me all the time, don't take no fat off. He wanted it all. So, yeah, leg quarters. I'm cutting them. So some of them that's small, I'm not cutting. What? Well, I'm not cooking it for you, so you don't. I'm not cooking it for you. I'm cooking it for my family. My family know when they ask me to bring the dish of baked chicken, they already know what pieces they're gonna have. So thanks to you. Let me block you right quick, because I don't even know who you are anyway. Okay, you are now blocked. Talking about why you didn't get other pieces. People don't like leg quarters. Okay. My family, baby, listen. By the time I season up and doctor these leg quarters up, honey, listen. They be good. And y'all be hollering about y'all don't eat. Now, I know some people don't eat, BJ, to my cracking my salad. I know some people don't eat dark meat, and that's fine, because I do know some people who don't. I used to didn't eat dark meat. But I learned real quick when hard times came. I learned real quick, honey, to eat dark meat. I learned it was okay to eat. So, see, this one here is a small one. So I don't have to cut it, but I'm going to take some more of this here off right here. Cut some more of this off. And we're going to get to seasoning it in a few minutes. And for some reason, everybody says I make like one of the best pans of baked chicken. I've always gotten that. They've always told me that. And every time we have a potluck, whether it be at work or anywhere, they be like, Miss Young, you gonna bring the baked chicken? This year I did greens because I know I wasn't gonna have time to be coming in and baking chicken early in the morning before work. So making sure that all of this chicken is clean, guys. You have to make. I'm telling you, I'm in the sink doing chicken. That's the best way I can do it. When you can make sure it is all clean. Like I say, some people like some of the fat left on it. I pull some of the skin off of some of it sometimes, just so I'll know mentally that it is clean. And I'll show you all the seasonings that I use. And I use simple basic seasonings. It's all about the mixture of your sauce. I mix the sauce up maybe 20 or 30 minutes before my chicken is done, and I pour it over it, and we go from there. And I just add stuff in, but I'll show you the type of red wine that I use for my chicken, for my baked chicken and stuff like that. And I think I'm going to add some jerk sauce in it this go around, just to kind of see. I like to try out certain things. So we're gonna see. And I'm just about done. Pulling some more of this fat off. Child, my family gonna get this chicken, honey. They gonna get this gravy, put it over the rice tomorrow. Country folks say rice. They don't say rice. They say rice, honey. Put it over this rice. And we gonna go for what we know. But as for right now, the most important part is cleaning, making sure your chicken is clean. That is the most important part. Let me cut this last thing, and then we're gonna go to seasoning it. Child, listen, I'm using a little steak knife. All these knives I got in this kitchen, but I used what was closest to me first. It was a steak knife. So, okay, here we go. Making sure this one is clean pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and take the skin off the chicken. We don't need the skin on the chicken anyway. Child, some of us don't. I know I don't, but even though it's baked, you can still pull the chicken off. I don't know if it's, I guess it's good to keep it on there if you're baking it. Hell, I don't know. But I poured off as much fat as I could. And it is ready to go in the pan and get seasoned. Let me cut this. Now, don't y'all be talking about Sheree like to leave fat on her chicken. Sure do. Sure do. I surely do. Y'all go to Popeyes and stuff, they don't take out the time to take fat off their chicken, or Church's chicken, or Kentucky. Y'all dig deep down in it on $2 tubes and be eating, child, with that jalapeno pepper and everything. Go, this is good. You're telling folk y'all don't eat leg quarters, and you be sitting up there getting them on Tuesdays. That good old thigh and that good old thigh and that thigh and drumstick. Wash my hands again. Just rinse them right quick. Yeah, they be talking about they don't eat, but like I said, I used to be one that only eat white meat. But honey, let me tell you, when hard times came, woo, your girl learned how to eat dark meat. Yes, I did. So this is the pan that I'm gonna bake the chicken in. Like I said, I'm just prepping it right now, and I'll put it in the refrigerator and bake it before day in the morning, and then I'll transfer it once it's done into this and take it where it needs to be. Honey, because my sister be saying, don't bring y'all dishes over here. So I'm just laying it in a pan, and then we'll go to seasoning it in a few minutes. And like I say, the basic seasonings that I use are salt, pepper. Now, let me tell you this. I use a whole lot of onion. Hey, Javaris. Ain't it getting y'all chicken ready for over there? I use a whole lot of bell peppers, a whole lot of onion, and I'll show you all. Hold on. don't answer no calls. I don't know who it is. I don't answer no calls if I don't know who it is, honey. No. If your number's not programmed in my phone, you better hit me up on Facebook. I just want all that fat skin on the chicken. You want all the fat skin on the chicken too? Yeah, a lot of people do. I mean, a lot of people like it on the chicken, but you know, I know some people don't. So, but let me tell you all, the thing in. Let me see something right quick. I'm gonna set this up somewhere else. Y'all give me a second. Let me go get my tripod. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, let me set this up over here so you all can, so I can show you all. Actually, well, I guess I can do it right here. Okay. No, y'all ain't finna see my stomach. Ain't got no girdle on. Nope. Honey, I hides it real good. Y'all ain't finna see my stomach. All right, let me take this out. Place it in my tripod. Wait a minute. All right, let's see. My kitchen got so much stuff in it today. You would think I'm cooking a full meal, but I'm not. I mean, I'm cooking some stuff, but I'm not cooking a full meal. Well, I guess it's. Well, I guess I'm cooking. I'm cooking here for my house for something to stay at my house, but we're having dinner over at my sister's. Okay. Woo! Baby, this, wait a minute. Child, this iPhone can't be followed, honey. Let me tighten it up some. Okay, maybe it'll work now. Shh, diggity. Trying to keep from saying that word I said I don't want to say no more. What in the heck is wrong with my tripod? Any other time, it'd have been working. Okay, maybe it'll work like that. Okay, so now I have gotten the chicken over here. Like I said, I've already cut up my my vegetables that I'm gonna put in here, which I use a whole lot of onion. I've already chopped it up, and it doesn't have to be chopped up in a specific way. I've chopped up my bell pepper and I use red bell peppers and green bell peppers. Now, I use a whole lot of, like I told you that. So, and my seasonings are basic seasonings. I season it with just Cajun seasoning, garlic powder. I use Italian seasoning. I use black pepper, and that's just the basic. But like I say, you get your taste from your vegetables that you put in. Then I make my sauce with cream of mushroom soup. Don't have to be, you can get any kind. Kroger brand. Oh, then about maybe 30 to 20 minutes before it's ready, I mix my sauce, and I mix a very little barbecue sauce with it. I mix a wine vinegar with it. This is the wine vinegar that I use. And I think today I'm going to use some Caribbean jerk sauce in with it. This will be something new that I do. And sometimes I whip in a little bit of brown sugar in the sauce, just a little bit. Oh, and I use hot sauce. I put red crushed peppers in it, and I use hot sauce just to kind of give it a kick. So I'm gonna start off by using seasoned salt. Like I said, you can use any seasoned salt, honey. This is a little bit left. I don't throw nothing away. Y'all see it's just a little bit. I don't throw nothing. Come on, touch your neighbor and say, she don't throw nothing away. Hey, Kathy. So, this is what I'm doing. I'm seasoning it now. And it's gonna only take me a few minutes to see. Okay. So, this one is all gone. Child, I believe in using it to the last drop. Now, this one here is a Cajun seasoning that I'm using. Honey, I uses all of it. And like I say, the seasoning is whatever you like. Dang it. Whatever you like. You know, some people don't like Cajun seasoning, so don't use it. Some people don't like, wait a minute. Some people don't like Italian seasoning, so don't use it. But what you like to use, that's what you use. You know, because half the people be talking about what they don't like and can't eat anyway, and by the time they eat your food, they don't even know what you put in. They're like, child, it's good. Woo, this is so good. They'll be hollering about you can't eat certain things. So, again, however you season your food, and I am heavy-handed on the seasoning, very heavy-handed. Like I said, I'm going to season this, cover it, put it in the refrigerator, and let it, let the seasoning kind of get through it, and I'll get up about 4 in the morning and slow cook it. Okay, now, this is my black pepper. Y'all staying on with me today, all right, honey? I'm heavy-handed with black pepper as well. Very heavy-handed with black pepper. Heavy-handed with garlic powder. I use garlic powder. I don't use garlic salt. I know some people use garlic salt. That's fine. If that's what you like to use, that is absolutely okay. Like I say, the seasoning is all about what you like to use and put in, and what and in your vegetables that you're gonna put in. And last thing I'm gonna put in as far as the seasoning is Italian seasoning. I do use Italian seasoning. Thank you, Miss Mary. Same to you. Okay, now I've done that. I'm gonna flip it over and season the other side. Flip it over and season the other side, and then we'll be ready to put our vegetables on. And I'll foil this baby up. Put these chicken legs in the refrigerator. So how's you all's Thanksgiving Eve going so far? Talk to me, tell me. I want to know. I don't want to be the only one on here talking, child. Y'all can talk back to me. I don't bite. Not yet. But I don't bite, child. Y'all can talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me something good. Ow, ow. Tell me that you like it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me something good. Ow, baby, 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 baby. Seasonings are better using than powder. Than powder. You say seasonings are better using powders and veggies. Yeah. So I'm seasoning on the opposite side. Now the opposite side, when I season it, I don't season it as heavy as I season the first side, because you don't want it to be, for people who can't use a lot of salt, you don't want it to be too salty and, you know, stuff like that. Even though I'm using this, I'm not using salt, but still, I'm very, very careful about other people's illnesses that they have. I don't know who has high blood pressure. I don't know who has heart problems. I don't know who who suffers with diabetes. But I know we all getting older and we need to watch our salt intake. I do know that much, okay? So, okay. So now, garlic powder. I'm heavy on the garlic powder. You could be heavy on the garlic powder on both sides. That's okay. I'm kind of heavy with the pepper on both sides too. The salt is the only thing I would say be careful with on, I would say be careful with your salt. And maybe peppers too, because a lot of people can't take things that have a kick to it. Thank you, same to you. And this is the last thing. And again, I top this bad boy off. These chicken pieces, I top them off with a lot of onion. And you could just put it over the chicken however you want to put it over. There's no special way of putting it over. I'm not a chef, so it don't have to be in a special way. Just as long as it's over the chicken, on the chicken rather. On, over, however. Because what's going to happen once it starts cooking, it's going to, the taste is going to go in with it anyway. So, yeah, we got that on there. Now, I'm about to put my green and red bell peppers on here. Again, I use a lot of that. I like to cover it with this, because this really is where a lot of your seasonings are going to come out of and on. Oh, and then let me tell you this here, what I do. Once I'm done with, wait a minute, y'all. Once I am done with everything, I top it off and I slice onion over it. I mean, not onion, I'm sorry. Lemon. I slice lemon over it just for presentation wise. So, I am through seasoning it, and this is how it looks. This is how it came out. I don't want to talk over it. You know, once that heat hit it, everything gonna go away anyway. So, y'all see it. This is how I season my baked chicken. And it is ready to go into the refrigerator, like I said, until maybe about 3:30 or 4 in the morning. Again, these are what I use for my sauces. I use any brand of cream of mushroom when I make my sauce and pour over it. And I pour my sauce over it about maybe 20 or 30 minutes before I take it out of the oven so it can marinate through. Cream of mushroom soup. I use a hint of barbecue sauce. I use red wine vinegar, and I'm going to use a little bit of the Caribbean jerk sauce in it today. Well, in the morning. So there you have it. I am done. I have. Hi, Miss Knittaboo. Knittaboo. I'm not cooking this year. I'm coming to Houston. Oh, okay. Well, safe travels. Safe travels. So I'm going to. I'm feeling lightheaded now. It's because I need to eat something. I'll probably take my iron pills. So anyway, that's it, and I'll show you all a picture when it's done in the morning. Bye-bye.